Good morning, everybody. All right, let's see what's going on. First of all, please like the video before you see it. It helps the algos. So yeah, YouTube has its own algo. Like it for me, please. Thank you so much. So let's see what's going on. So we went down. Meta was the biggest problem yesterday at 5 p.m., 5:20 something. They asked a question about the future revenue and profit, and there was some uncertainty and Meta dropped. Market followed, and overnight we went lower, and this morning we got a lot of report. Especially the most important thing was that ECB, European Central Bank, didn't raise rate. That was good news, and market jumped on it. And DXY and TNX pullbacks is helping right now, and market is green. I mean, it's going toward up, not green yet. So pre-market right now, as you can see here, 5 to 1 hour, everything is upward. ES 4191 level claimed already, and we have next week FOMC. A lot of times we have run up into FOMC. That's something possible to happen because market maybe thinks it's oversold, or maybe there is no rate the rate increase, which there could be high chance. And but yeah, that's what I see right now on the 4 hour MACD. Once we have a golden cross there, it would be very very good news and good confirmation to run up. But still, in general, we are still bearish on daily and weekly. That's why I say short term and temporary. um, so let's see, NQ. So for now, everything looking bullish upward. Just keep in mind, if you see, as always, 1530 MACD dead cross, it can go down again. So just keep that in mind. And about opening can be a little bit wild. Maybe there is a possibility that market opens and go retest the low of the day and then go up, or it's just gonna open and go up. It's just these two scenarios gonna happen. Either way, end of the day, we're gonna be up, I think. But just keep in mind, there's a possibility we go down and go up from open, or just straight from open go up. So we'll see what happens. If the 5 minutes MACD dead cross, keep in mind we can go lower down, and then we'll see. But in general, NQ same thing, 15:30, 1 hour is upward. 4 hour is still, we don't have a yellow bar. Same thing on the ES, we still don't have yellow bar. Once the yellow bar comes and the TTM is squeezed and the MACD golden cross, it's a good confirmation that the run up is ahead. Dow Jones held very strong yesterday. But the other thing is, ES and NQ, 2 days before, 3 days ago, last 3 days, they jumped up. So then when the earning comes, they flushed bigger down. And Dow didn't go up that much, and then the drop wasn't that big either. That's why it's holding up stronger than other indexes. RUT, it's very interesting. It's one of the few. It's the only index that 4 hours golden crossing. Still, in general, daily, weekly is downward, but keep an eye on the RUT. It's the greenest index this morning, and it's a very good news for small caps. So as always, keep in mind, if market runs up, big giant tech goes up, small or a little bit medium, but the most percentage gains are on the small caps. So yeah, small caps, there is a higher, bigger return if the market continues running up next few days. On TNX, went to almost 5 again this morning, and it pulled back after ECB. 4903 is a key level to watch, and 5. If we do break 5, 49.97 was the high of this season. And if we do break that one, market is going to be in big trouble. But as you can see here, it went to 5, pulled back, now come up again and is pulling back again. So it does show some weakness. It does show some it wants to possibly pull back. 4903, if it passes, we're looking at 48.83, 47.77. If it does break 4903, market can rip up higher. DXY was very green, and right now it's pulling back. It's all about 106,614. Breaks that one. The next is 105,985, 105,492, and can help take bigger run up. In general, right now, 5 to 1 hour is downward. 4 hour, if that crosses, it can be very helpful for techs. Wicks, we got 3% higher. It was much higher, but now it's pulling back. Pre-market 5 to 30 is downward. If 1 hour dead crosses, if it does pass 2037, market can go for a rip up. 2037 is a key level to pass. But again, if you see 1530 MACD golden crosses and doesn't pass 2037, it can run up again. Just keep that in mind. BTC is cooling down. 4 hours dead cross yesterday. It's still very bullish on daily and weekly. Most likely some up and down and range establishing until we see if it's gonna break up again or some pullback comes there. Um, Apple pre-market, the 5 to 1 hour is bullish. 4 hour got a dead cross yesterday and now it's curved up. So if the 4 hour goes golden cross, it can go for a pre-run up. But in general, I am very bearish on Apple. Daily and weekly is very down. Last earning, they barely survived and they went down actually, and then went down lower after that. And I think this earning season, it is very possible that Apple fails. And keep in mind, Apple earning is after FOMC. So we may get it run up into FOMC. Then if Apple earning fails, it's just going to be a bigger drop after that. In general, market is still very, very bearish. Um, Amazon, oh, let me just see the levels. Yeah, Apple key level to watch is 171.47 for today. If it passes that one, run up to 171.96, 172, 173.54. If it does go below 169.85, retest of the low of pre-market 168.7. That was the low of pre-market. Below that, 167, 166.15. Amazon. Earning is this week. We'll see what's gonna do. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, to be honest. Daily, weekly is downward. Pre-market right now, 5 to 1 hour is upward. So it's all about 118 and 121. Breaks either one, bigger move comes. If it goes above 121, can run up to 122, 124.09. Below 120, if it does break 120 mental level, retest pre-market low of 118 at 38, and then we'll see if it's gonna break that one or no. Earning is after hours today, I believe, or was it tomorrow? Just let me double check. Um, no, I'm sorry. It's to Thursday after close. So we'll see. There is a possibility because 1 hour is golden crossing. If market goes green today, there is a possibility maybe it does a pre-earning run up. But yeah, okay. Nvidia almost recover all the losses. It went down to 407 and then recovers right now. Pre-market 5 to 1 hour is upward. 4 hour we got red bar, which is not a good sign. Daily, weekly is still downward. So it is a possibility that it runs up, which did pre-market right now, and then at some point it fails and go lower. I really don't like the red bar there. So 417, 17, that's a key level to watch. If it passes that one, can run up to 422.97 and higher level. But most likely intraday, it is a high chance that it fails and go lower because it has a red bar on the 4 hour. Again, if it goes below 414, go retest low of pre-market, 412, 410 and lower level. So as you know, I replaced BDO with AVGO Broadcom, so I'm gonna cover this AVGO from now on. And pre-market right now, in general, 4 hour daily, weekly is downward. Everybody's waiting for a VMW deal to close. Once that close, this is gonna be a big jump up because the market cap of VMW is gonna get added to AVGO, and that's like $60 billion, and it's gonna be a big gap up, like a 50 points move. When it's gonna happen, nobody knows. But I'll tell you. One of my neighbor works in the merger, and he told me that the deal is supposed to close on October 31st. So it's once you see starting a run up here, it's good to load up next week calls. Wait for the 1 hour golden cross. Once that happens, then it can run up. 844 was a key level in the past, and many time it held. So we'll see if it's gonna hold it for now. For now, 1 hour, 4 hour is still downward. It's best wait to 1 hour, get a golden cross, then to load up for next week calls. Most likely, 900 at minimum is gonna come. 950 maybe. 930, 925 was the all-time high, and next week I expect 930 to come at least. Yeah, so that's a little secret I shared in the service a few days ago. Now I'm sharing with you guys. Baba, Baba pre-market not clear its direction. Two key levels to watch is 81.09, 81.98. So 8109, if it passes, we're looking at 79, 78 and lower level. If market runs up, this one joins 8190, 8198, 8271, 8373, next target there. It's mixed signal, not clear what's gonna happen, but in general, very bearish on weekly and daily. Netflix, it tried to run up yesterday. Then when market start dropping, when market start going lower, this one joined too, and it went lower, and right now we're doing some recovery. So 411.24 is a key level to watch. If it passes that one, we're looking at 413, 415.81. Above that, 419, 423. It's still very bullish on daily. Weekly, we got the first yellow bar finally, with this big jump, and that's a very good sign. So in general, trend is up there, but market is not helping it. Need the market get a little bit more stronger, and this one can join, can have a higher chance to run up. Pre-market right now 5 to 30 is upward, so as usual it is possible does it jump up, quick jump up at open. Last few days that's how it was doing, but a lot of times it jumps up, then it fails and goes lower. So but eventually one of these jumps, one of these days, one jump up is going to be non-stop run up. We'll see. 415 it passes, run up to 423, 21. Meta had an earnings, so most likely just ignore it today. Premium's gonna get killed a lot on both sides. Premiums were super expensive yesterday, and it gapped down. It went down all the way to almost 280, but we'll see. Right now, pre-market 5 to 30 is upward. 1 hour we got a yellow bar, but 4 hour daily weekly is downward. So two key levels, two major key level to watch: 292.65 and 282.3. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. If it does break 292.65, then maybe deep buyers step in and goes back to 300, 295, 300.8. But if it does go below 288, then you can go retest 284, 282. It's gonna be wild. My opinion, best to avoid it for today, at least for next 2 days, because premiums need to settle. Um, Tesla, I mentioned in the service, it was very weak into the close. I mentioned in the service that 5 and 15 and 30 was all downward, that it can go retest 207. It went even lower to 206. Keep in mind this season the low was 202.51, and I mentioned that it's gonna go touch 207 and go run up back up, and that's what is happening right now. So 5, 15, 30 is upward, 1 hour is curved up, 4 hour we get a red bar, but it didn't dead cross. So we got one red bar on the TTM squeeze, but it didn't dead cross. So it's still 4 hour is upward, and that's a good sign. It means that even if it goes low, even if it goes down, it has chance to bounce up. So pre-market right now, again, direction is upward on the 5 to 30 and 1 hour. 1 hour especially is a key thing to watch. If 1 hour golden cross can get really interesting. It is a possibility that opens and dips down to 207 or lower level, maybe retest the pre-market low. But in general, 30 and 1 hour is upward. So if you see a run up from the open, or it dips and goes up, and then the next target is 212, 213, 214, 86. Above 214, 86, 216, 219, 26. If you see 1530 MACD that crosses and passes 207.75, and if 4 hour MACD that crosses 2 today, then it can go retest lower level 203.76 to 199.77. 197.31 is the next target. It's still bearish on daily and weekly, but as you can see here, and the weekly statistic fast is coming up a little bit, and deep buyers are defending 200, even though you can see pre-market deep buyers stepping into. So in general, I'm bullish on Tesla for now. Not so super bullish, but for intraday, for intra upward and Tesla. Anyway, enough of Tesla. Microsoft is still holding up strong. Yesterday it dipped down and then held up. Market was going lower, but this one was still holding up. So that's a good sign. 4 hour, daily, weekly is still bullish. Weekly we got a yellow bar. So 341.09, that's a key level to watch. Passes that one, run up to 344 and 348.34. Google, a very bad earning. It went down and it continued going lower, and I predicted the gap down. Right now gapping down 3 points lower, and even though market start jumping this morning and a lot of some recovery, Google is still not the same. So if Google, right now 5 to 1 hour is upward, But if you see 121.41 passes, next target is 119.63. Most likely this season, it is possible to go retest lows of 100. Google is gonna take a lot of more energy and volume and more strength to go back up again. But I think passes 120, it can go to 110 or 6 and even lower. What else you got here? AMD did some recovery too. So key level to watch is 96.26, 97.51. 5 to 1 hours golden cross. 4 hour is about to have a yellow bar. Once that confirms on the 4 hour golden cross, it can go for a run up back to 100. 97.51 is a key major level to watch. Boeing was very interesting yesterday. It opened up, and as soon as it opened, it starts falling. Then it did a midday recovery up. It was almost about to do a V recovery, but market was weak and it joined it. Two key levels to watch is 173 and 178. 178.26 passes. We're looking to get back to 180, 183. If it goes below 173, retest of 170.61. 5 is up. 1 hour is not golden cross yet. Once that one does, then it can possibly go up. SPY. SPY, so two key levels to watch this morning is 415.93 and 417.78. If 417.78 passes, we can run up to 418, 419, 420.78. It is a possible target to come. 415, if it fails to, if you see 5 minutes MACD dead cross at open and the 15 follows, 415, if 415.93 fails, then lower level 413, 411, 410.35. But in general, trend is upward right now. QQQ, 5 to 1 hour is upward. 4 hour, we still don't have yellow bar. Again, it's possible short term temporary run up. 350.06, that's a key level to watch. If it passes that one, we can run up to 351, 353, and 355. If it does break 348.49, retest of pre-market low, 346.91, 345.94. What else? If there's any symbol you're interested, let me know. IWM, 166.93 is the next target for next 2 days. 4 hour, I love it. That is golden crossing. TLT, daily is golden cross, but this one is just very wild. There's too many short people on this one. What else you got here? ENPH has earning after close today. Keep an eye on that one. That one to do. What else? That's pretty much it on major names. UPS earning failed. It went down to 138. 144.73 is a key level for recovery. MA had an earning too. That one went down too. So 370, if it can hold it, we're looking at 367.25 next support. If that one doesn't hold, it can go even lower. But if market goes green, these can head for recovery, and 374 and 379.75. Now had a very good earning. Market loved it. 561. If it passes that one, we're looking at 569, 582, and 595 next major levels. What else you got here? This ORLY is very interesting stock. I believe it's one of the highest return in the last 10-20 years. Just go look at the monthly chart. It's one of the craziest stocks. They're selling auto parts and doesn't have too much attention in the fintech or by investors, but the stock individually is very interesting. IBM, what else? IBM, so it went all the way to 140, 148. So just 140 is a key level to watch. If 140 passes and then heads for the next target, which is the pre high of yesterday, 140, 148, passes that one, 143.53. Bidu, this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna cover it on daily basis. Pre-market, 5 to 1 hour is upward, 4 hours upward, but daily weekly is still very bearish. It tried to break out 2 days ago, but then it failed yesterday and today. Right now it's just stuck at 107.98. Need to pass 111.32 for running up to the higher level. PDD, again, another beautiful stock. I love it. If you look at the weekly, monthly, and quarterly, everything looking bullish. This is a very interesting name. It owns Timu. I'm pretty sure you saw the ads on Instagram. And this one, it's a hot name. I believe it has a good future. So 114.56 is the key major level to watch. Passes that one, it can run up to the next major level for long term, 137.7. ALGN was a horrible earning. and I don't have levels on this one, but just pointing out. Yep, that's pretty much it. Please like the video, that helps a lot. That's the least you can do for me. And if you like, you can join State Option Service, or if you want, just level chartwise.com. There is a chance we do have a run up into FOMC. I'm not sure how big, but it's all about Amazon earning too. And yeah, all right, have a beautiful day, and thanks for tuning in.